Yeah, this is my damage record of all time. God damn it. That was probably the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. 13k and 10k in one day, boys. Hello gamers. In this video, we are going to try to do the hardest 100% mark I've done in a while. You might know it as the Barry Experience, the Carro 45T. But first, let's take a look at the equipment and field mods that we're gonna use in this video. We were using two setups. The first setup was with optics, CVS, and vertical stabilizers for the old spotting map right there, the light tanks, such as Morovanka, Prokhorovka, for example, has usability there. Second setup, bends, or rear if you want to, improved hardening, and welding it up with the V stabs as well. That was my fighting setup, my normally used setup in most maps. Now, onto the field mods. Pretty standard, pretty basic. You always take the module durability and the ammo rack penalty reduction on the left, and aiming circle size is the next one. Then we focus on mobility. But for the last one, not worth taking it, so we're not going to be ending up doing that. And we use the improved scouting slot for the CVS. Welcome to match 1 Malinovka Encounter, one of my favorite modes actually. The only issue here when playing the Carro 45T is that we don't really have DPM, so shell management will be really hard against all these heavies that we may meet on the hill. We'll have to play a very good game of World of Tanks to be able to actually play on turret and on DPM against these guys, but if it works out, it could be glorious. I always like to zoom out here to see the positions that the enemy is taking, and if potentially I could do some free damage to a guy going to the lower side. Maybe he didn't have the reaction speed for it, you know? Those are bad shots. I want to clean up the lower side here because everything that should have gone hill would have been spotted by now, so we can play the position at A7 from the lower side and peek on the side of their heavies and get some free damage. Maybe I should be clipping here. I don't know yet. Roads to 3301 WNA. Penetration. He's gonna feel that one tomorrow. Let's have that rack to play behind though. Now we see a little bit of an issue here. That wreck, the 277 position, gives the 758 actually a perfect hold down to play from, completely shutting down any peaks upon him. You cannot over peak here because of A5 shutting you down. There, wait for me to. I'll play the 758 behind that wreck, no, right? I mean, I don't think there is. I don't want to stay close and be proxy spotted the whole time. I want to fall back, especially because we're down in HP, and try and find some angles on the 705A. He missed. He outplayed himself. Now that the JagdPanzer and me have pushed the 705A back on low HP, we can push up again to try and farm the other tanks and potentially kill the 705A as well. Thanks, RNG. Outskilled, outplayed. 6 shots. Beautiful shot. Couldn't do it better myself. Good. Very good, boys. Very good. We're still a bit down, so I'll be careful. I can't really do much against the SRV, you know? I can spot him for the ID, though. The issue with playing against an SRV is, of course, that the Carro has a PCR, not able to overmatch. The only thing I can really do is try to pen his cupola, and I need the ID to help me. We're lucky the track is only damaged. He's
Gonna feel that one tomorrow.
You're gonna be able to see me aim here pretty well at the SRV. Every time he wiggles or moves, you can pen him to the side. When he's not facing, he's pettable.
Next time, shoot the soft spot. Beautiful shot. Couldn't do it better myself.
The FV moving up is of course a disaster. I have a lot of HP, but against the FV that does not matter. I need my JagdPanzer to help me because I don't even have the shells to kill him. The heroes, yes, I killed the SRV, and with the FV on reload, I can do some free damage.
6 shots. Gamer shots.
At this point in the battle, with so much done and so much yet possible, we want to play a cautious game of World of Tanks here. We want to maximize that mark again. We want to actually support a T95 who might spot anything in the open. Bad shot by the way. Unlucky shot. In this scenario, it's really hard to decide what to do. Can't really push off the hill. Don't want to leave the hill. Don't want to get caught in rotation. What to do now? It's been so long since the enemy team got spotted that they could have pushed across the field. Pushing A-line is not possible, so potentially they would be in our base.
Roads to 3,301 WNA. Beautiful shot. Couldn't do it.
Now it's a race for the mark percentage. We want to get as much as possible, potentially a 10k as well. Pushing across the field will allow us to get assistance. Taking its position allows us to spot and identify where the remaining enemies are.
6 shots. Roads to 3,301 WNA. 6 shots. Roads to 3,000
Now you can predict 10k.
WNA. Beautiful shot. Couldn't do it better myself.
With both the damage record and mark percentage on the line, we want to be as aggressive as possible to try and maximize the outcome of this battle.
Mighty track protection. Penetration. Roads to 3,000.
Oh my god, I think... Wait, is this my damage record? On reload and dead in the water, the hero forged B comes in just in the nick of time to save us from dying against the PTA. This is crucial as it will allow us to do one more shot against the artillery, which is why we're not shooting the PTA. This will secure us a new damage record and 2% on the mark of excellence.
Paid actor down.
Welcome now to Paris. Historically, not the greatest map for a Carro 45T. Again, similar story as on Malinovka. A lot of close fights where you need TPM, which it does not have. We're gonna go towards the heavy side so we can play behind the 3, potentially get some early damage. Why would the Carro be a beast? This is a pretty well-known position, but still, you knock over the 3s so you can get some early damage on anybody peeking the corner. Of course, you have to be careful from K2, K3, but it's always a nice opening, especially for a medium. Here you'll see a position that's not very commonly used. From here, you're completely hold on to the guys that are playing the corner and enables you to do a pretty easy farm. You only have to be careful from on top of the bridge. Would be a very well-known fact, Ninja, if the Carro was a beast.
Next time, shoot the soft spot.
He's gonna pen this soon, by the way.
Roads to 3,301 WNA.
Thing is, nobody else is pushing down. The Carro is not an invincible hold-on tank, however the 705 is pretty damn good in the sidescape, so with nobody pushing down, we're not creating other angles to try and take him out of this position.
Penetration. I have penetrated. Roads to 3,301 WNA.
I don't like the part where they have the middle of the map at Akunza and the E75. And that part I'm just not a fan of. 25 gives up, as he should. There's zero reason for him to stay there.
Beautiful shot. Couldn't do it better myself.
With the 705A backing off, we want to play aggressive, we want to get into a position where we can do some damage. We want to be ahead of the team so we can pick up on any freebies.
He's gonna feel that one tomorrow. Roads to 3,301 WNA. Back to the garage, boy.
DPM? I already talked about this beforehand. I don't hold DPM in this thing. I do not hold shots unless absolutely needed. Playing off DPM in the Carro is pretty hard, especially when there's a lot of teammates behind you. You never know if you're really going to get those extra shots in, so I'd rather just take the secure damage most of the time. Against the blow, very experienced.
He's gonna feel that one tomorrow. Penetration. He's gonna feel that one tomorrow. Penetration.
Carro gun.
Job. Couldn't do it better myself. Easiest shot in our career. We're helping them do blocking missions. Not good.
Interesting. You'll see me from this position backing off and now peeking again. Because of there's a bush on this corner, I want to check if the 705 could actually spot me, or it will provide me with enough camo to take him out without getting spotted. Like here I could hold. Now we've cleaned up this side, but our base has fallen. London is down. We have to get back there to save the game, but not just save the game, save the mark percentage as well. I have a full minute though.
Roads to 3,301 WNA. He's gonna feel that one tomorrow.
Catching a little Centurion on the way, little snack towards the cap. We still have 36 seconds left. Luckily for us, no triple capping, so gives us time to come back. Sadly for me, I come towards the cap here, but the enemy hiding in one of these bushes will force us to push forward.
Outgamed, outskilled, outplayed. Let the WNA goes up.
Down to a 1 versus 3 situation. With only 253 HP remaining. And with only 0.1 increase in marks, the pressure is on now.
Beautiful shot. Couldn't do it better myself. Outgamed, outskilled, outplayed.
There's the other CHAMPI. With 2 tanks remaining, I decided to hold an angle covering the base in case the enemies approach from the south, but also spotting the north. But exactly as I back off, the STRV appears.
I'm certain that should have penetrated.
I threw. Okay, I didn't throw. I almost threw. I think the other CHAMPI might be AFK. I fucked up. I tried to kill them. Oh, I think the other CHAMPI is AFK. I think the LHM TV was AFK because he got spotted on the field, but then never got re-spotted, which usually is an indicator. Yo, where's Lucas? Lucas! We're counting it, Lucas. Lucas! As the days pass, we make no real progress in our journey to the 100% mark, and the frustration just keeps building up. Match after match, we start to focus in the hopes of edging closer, one step at a time, just like this match in Malinovka. Evidently, the JagdPanzer would hit that. Where the fuck is the JagdPanzer?
Beautiful shot. Couldn't do it better.
Where the fuck is the JagdPanzer? I like the part where we completely left the hill, by the way.
Back to the garage, boy. He's gonna feel
Like, where the fuck is the JagdPanzer? He was trying to drown, dude. He was trying to drown. Eventually, we enter Redshire Assault on the 99.54%. It all boiled down to this match. This was going to be the make or break moment of this journey. I'd either get 100% or drop back down below 99. I could not afford to let that happen. Quite often, I like to go here to work the outside. I crest the ridge in the hopes to spot tanks heading south. Unfortunately, nothing yet. That's not good. The STB being there is not good because it's one of the tanks with enough gun depression to play that comfortably without exposing. STB is annoying as fuck there, by the way. With my team rapidly clearing out the south, I'm trying to get in any sort of damage I possibly can. Why do you have to stop at the best timing possible? We're down 3k already, I have nothing. With the pressure being on and already down 3000 HP, I feel like I have to make a play. I see the 260. I want to try and get something here in the early game. Here's my camo. Please be nice to me.
He's gonna feel that one tomorrow. We're lucky the track is only damaged 6 shots. He's gonna feel that one tomorrow. Easiest shot in
With the 60 down, I now look around to identify my options, trying to see what the enemy has and what they could do. I see my team in a lot of trouble, and I'm in a position where I could get overrun. I probably want to try and get out of this, get to a safer position.
Feel that one tomorrow. Beautiful shot. Couldn't myself. 6 shots.
Now in the corner of the minimap, you'll see that the 705A and 60TP are starting to push the Hori. That is damage I don't want to miss out, and potentially assist because the FE in the back.
Would like to spot this. If somebody does end up topping it, I get some assist out of it.
Finally breaking even on the Mark of Excellence. But with only 6k HP remaining, I decide to cross towards the castle to hopefully find an angle on the Leo and the missing 268V4.
Critical hit. Track hit.
Because of the earlier assist I already got, which is tracking, I want to push in here, double track the V4, and then farm him for that extra assist.
Now aim better. Roads to 3,301 WA.
You shoot him. Nice.
%99.91%. 2 tanks left. 1.9k HP remaining. It all comes down to this. Will I make it to the enemies in time to rescue the Mark? The EBR also rushing ahead. We are neck and neck as we chase down the little damage remaining.
Guys, don't say it too early, dude. Don't say it too early.
The desperation starts kicking in.
Finally, dude!
Today was the day, dude.